What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Well, I'm watching the Instagram post on the free 8-week giveaway, and it's starting to slow down pretty much now, so I'll actually make the picks now. And first of all, I just want to say, having it on Instagram instead of YouTube, the whole idea for that was actually to get people to open up a little bit. There's so much more trolls and hate and stuff going on YouTube. I feel like a lot of people would just get attacked in the comment section of YouTube, and that's not what I wanted. What I wanted was to see what people really thought, see what people really feel, see what people have going on in their lives. Like, you guys connect with me on almost a daily basis by watching these videos, and I really didn't know any of you. There's very few of you that I actually know anything about. And, I figured this would be a good way for not only myself, but it also showed other people reading that, the things that other people are going through that may be tougher hardships than they have themselves. Like, there were several people that are like, wow, I can't believe so many people have so much going on. I don't deserve this. Someone else deserves it. Thanks, Jerry, and keep on going. So, that was the goal, and it accomplished the goal. At the same time, I get to give away some stuff and help some people. And I'm hoping that not only will the people that walked away with the win with the 3 programs follow it, stick to it, enjoy it, and get results, but everybody who read that thread, everybody who took part in it, walked away saying, A, I'm not alone. B, there are people worse off than me. C, maybe there's somebody that I can help by what they're saying, something like that. So another thing I want to say is I'm very shocked. I'm shocked, and I feel like I have failed miserably with the amount of people. Let me check the actual post itself. So the post itself had, let me bring this shit up over here, 227 likes, and it had 252 comments. So I had more comments than likes, which was cool. And, throughout watching this, I realized I have absolutely failed. I feel like I have absolutely failed miserably in what I have been doing for the last 3-4 years now on YouTube. There were so many questions asked, and there's so many people had reasons, all of them good reasons. Like, I didn't see anybody really being a dick on there whatsoever. Everybody had their own personal reasons that I was looking at. It's very hard to choose 3 people out of 252 people. I mean, there really is. But a lot of these things you guys are saying that, you need, like, I don't understand macros. I don't understand this. I'm at a sticking point. I need to get back on track. Like, all these things. I've answered all of these things time and time again with all of these videos. They're all here. A lot of the information that you guys are asking for is in these videos. It holds the key to unlocking what you need to finish your journey. The only thing that, I read several times was that you didn't have the money to sign up for a program. That's pretty much the only one that I really can help, and I try to do stuff to help people become better versions of themselves, to try to get better things in life in general, like move on, whatever it be, a better job, whatever the case may be. But that's the one that I can't help with, is that, you basically you don't have enough money for a program. Other than that, every single thing that was talked about in there, whether it's like, Jerry, I've been depressed and I need to, whatever the case, all of those things have answers in the videos. So either I have failed really bad at bringing the information and getting it across to people, or other people are just not looking hard enough and willing to put the effort into changing themselves and are waiting for someone just to hand them something on a platter that they think is going to change. Now, if you haven't gone to the videos and found them and made the change and tried to make the change yourself, when someone hands you something, more than likely you're going to fail at that. More than likely it's seen as a gift. It has no value. It's free. And although you started with a lot of enthusiasm, not even halfway through, I'd say 95% of people will just drop off. So you see, it's not about just getting something for free that's going to help you. Like, people are like, oh, Jerry, if I get this, I'll definitely be able to stick to it because I've had no motivation. Getting something for free doesn't motivate you. Once you have it in your hands, when the newness wears off, that's when you have to motivate yourself. You have to be remotivated, and it's going to happen very quick where that happens. And all those things, how to be motivated, how to motivate yourself, how I stay motivated, how I motivate other people, all that stuff is in these videos. And you really do have to make the decision for yourself to make those changes. And if you don't, you're just going to spin your wheels and you're going to be in the same spot that you've been in. So getting with the 3 that, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why I picked these 3. I also did some snaps of their actual posts themselves. I'll pull these up right now, which I think this one was, let's see, Alpha Corner. Okay, this is the first one. I've worked my ass off for the last 4 years and still do having to make the gym 4 to 5 a.m. to hit work all day and then hit school all night and sometimes end up lifting twice. I also watch your videos and know I benefit from it. I'm also just about ready to hit the first cycle, so I'm willing to try this and hold off on the cycle instead. That's what caught my attention. You're going to hold off on the cycle and try the program. That's what actually really caught my attention. Now, I try to steer people clear of, you know, steroids as much as I can. I'm not saying I didn't make bad decisions or make decisions in my life. However, this individual, when he said, you know, I'm going to steer clear of the steroids and try this first, you may not get the results you want, but at least you're going to see when you apply these things to it, you can progress without the steroids. It may make the decision, I know I'm not where I want to be, but I'm progressing that way. So let me just, you know, kind of continue that way and not take the steroids. So that was that one that I decided right off the bat. The next one was Chris W. Benjamin. So let me pull up his. Chris W. Benjamin. 26, working 3 jobs, taking classes to get my CPT with NASM. I've been working out for a year and have good success with the weight loss, but I'm still in the beginner stages of things. I don't have a set routine. It's not hard for me to get motivated. Usually work out 3 to 5 times a week, but with no structure. I really have no plan to follow. Follow me on YouTube, etc., etc. Now, what really struck out me with this kid, he's 26 years old, and he's working 3 jobs, plus studying for a CPT, plus getting to the gym. Now, this is what I like to see. Somebody is putting effort into themselves and their life and trying to better themselves. And trust me, guys, working 2 jobs, I would consider right now, if you're single and not married, 2 jobs is the minimum you should have if you're not where you want to be money-wise, or if you're not moving ahead financially. 2 jobs is the minimum. 3 to 4 jobs is more like it when somebody's a real go-getter on top of training and stuff on top of it. So, you know, that really caught my attention. I was like, if this kid's willing to work this hard, then more than likely he's going to be willing to stick to it. He's going to see the value in it because he understands the value of $1 because he's pushing so hard. Now, I'm not saying other people don't. I'm saying that's the way he worded it, and that's what caught my attention. And the last one was Minch Lynch. Let me see if I find that one. So, BYNUM Lynch. And he said, I would love to win this, but I feel like my partner would really benefit from this and hope she could win it. I have plenty of knowledge about myself, and I know very little about training a female. This would be great as she's a beginner, and she would be a perfect starting point for her. Training, diet, supplement recommendations. I would love for her to get this and really motivate her to come to the gym and what direction she needs to go to, etc., etc. Now, what I saw about this one that really caught my eye, he's being very selfless. He doesn't want it for himself. He wants it for someone else. On top of that, he knows himself and admits he knows a lot about training, but not about training a female. Too many times I see guys in the gym, oh, I'm a big bodybuilder, I can fucking train my girlfriend. And they want to not just fucking making her miserable in the gym trying to train her like a fucking bodybuilder, but they try to fucking give her drugs half the time. They get her on fucking Clen, T3, Anavar, numerous random shit from some girl who just started going to the gym because they're fucking bodybuilders and they understand training and stuff. But training someone else is not the same thing as training yourself. So just because you know about training, that does not mean that you know how to train someone else. So not only is this person aware to take their ego and put it aside and say, as much as I know, I don't know what I'm doing, but they also want to help someone else out. And there were other people in there that said, I need this for my friend, my brother, my cousin, my wife, whatever the case may be. These were the 2 things combined in his post. The, you know, putting the ego aside and being selfless. That's what I saw as someone that could benefit from this, that I felt like they're trying already. And when you put yourself aside, good things happen. So, you know, that's pretty much what I thought right there. So there are a couple of like honorable mentions. You know, this guy, DJ Green 123. He said, first off, I've been following you for at least 2 years now. It would be awesome to have a regimented program from you, but after reading some of these posts, I realized there are several other out there that have been through much more life than me. Pick those people. Thanks for the videos. Keep them coming and wear out. He did the wear out. Now, DJ Green, that's exactly what I wanted for this whole thing to happen. Like, you didn't really know what was going on until you read what other people were going through and doing. And at the same time, you realized, I don't have it as bad as them. Someone else needs it more than I do. Many, many, many times I see people worse off than I am in situations, whether it be financially, whether it be where they live, their home life, you know, their marriage, their kids, work, whatever it is. And, you know, like, I'm telling you right now, there have been times at the grocery store where I literally, there was a lady, this was a few weeks ago, she was trying to scan her card and her card wasn't working, and she had groceries and she had a little kid in the cart, and it was only about $25 worth of groceries. And she was like, I just gave him my card. They scanned it and they paid for her groceries. Now, why did I do that? Because it was like $25, and that lady and that kid needed that $25 more than I did. So I understand what this kid's talking about, and sometimes it takes you seeing stuff like that to really realize, maybe I should take that $50 I was going to spend on, you know, something stupid like a shirt that I'm going to wear to the movies to try to impress this girl, and maybe give it to someone who needs it. I mean, I try to donate things, I try to do things, try to donate money to the cancer fund, animal funds, stuff like that, but I just feel like there's not enough of that in the world where, there were a lot of people on there that, probably are worse, not as bad off as some of the other people. They didn't really care. They're just like, I don't care, I want it, and that type of thing, to me, just, it develops bad issues. I feel like things could go a much better direction if people just kind of put themselves aside once in a while. So those that I mentioned, you guys send me an email at bios3training@gmail.com. I will shoot the programs right over to you. There were some other things where people said, Jerry, I could really use this. And, with you helping me with my macros and checking in with you weekly, there are no check-ins. This is the 8-week program. It has everything in the program. It's a quote-unquote cookie cutter that you basically build for yourself. So it's not a cookie cutter that everybody gets and it's the same program. When you're done with this, putting it together, you have your own cookie cutter program that's based on you. But it's not checking in every week. It's not the 12-week program where you get check-ins and changes every week and stuff like that. That's not what this is. So be aware, guys. I think this was actually a success, and I think I might do some things like this, maybe like once a month, do some kind of giveaway and put up the same thing, like why do you think you should have this or that or whatever I'm going to do, and see where it goes, because I really think a lot more good came out of this than just 3 people getting programs. bios3training@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.bios3training.com is a blog. It's a congratulations for the 3 people bicep. The rest of you, thank you for watching, and go through the videos. All the keys are there, and we're out.